Alright. I got something special today. So let's do it. I'm excited. As soon as I heard this game was out, I had to play it. I did not test play it or anything. This is complete blind. As it should be. Alright, that should be set and we can start. Neat. Ah. No, it what? Full screen. There. There we go. Now it's fine. So we can start. Audio, is there anything? Sound quality. High, of course. Wow. Full captions, please. In games like those, captions is always nice. I'm gonna play with raw mouse. Mouse acceleration. I hate that. You can play this with a gamepad, I'm surprised. Anyway, begin. Please make sure audio is on. Yeah. Controls, WASD, and the mouse. Left mouse click.
Hi there. Thank you very much for playing the Beginner's Guide. My name is Davey Reedon. I wrote The Stanley Parable, and while that game tells a pretty absurd story, today I'm going to tell you about a series of events that happened between 2008 and 2011.
Okay.
We're going to look at the games made by a friend of mine named Coda. Now, these games mean a lot to me. I met Coda in early 2009 at a time when I was really struggling with some personal stuff, and his work pointed me in a very powerful direction. I found it to be a good reference point for the kinds of creative works that I wanted to make. So just to start you off, this is, I think, the first game he ever made. It's a level for Counter-Strike. You can walk around here, by the way. And mostly it's just Coda learning the basics of building a 3D environment. But what I like is that even though he starts from the simple aesthetic of a desert town, he then scatters these colorful abstract blobs and impossible floating crates around the level. And of course, it destroys the illusion that this actually is a desert town, and instead this level becomes a kind of calling card from its creator. It's like a reminder that this video game was constructed by a real person. And it kind of makes you wonder, what was going through his head as he was building this? This is what I like about all of Coda's games. I mean, not that they're all fascinating as games, but that they are all going to give us access to their creator. I want us to see past the games themselves. I want to get to know who this human being really is. And that's exactly what we're going to do here. So, it's 2008, Coda starts making these games, and he never releases any of them. He doesn't put them onto the internet, he just makes them and then immediately abandons them, and they sit on his computer forever. And I think he really understood this image of himself as a recluse. At one point, he jokingly renamed his computer's recycling bin to Important Games Folder. So, you know, this was just how he worked. He tended to crank them out one after the other without even really pausing to try to understand what he had just made, until suddenly one day, he just stopped. In 2011, that was it. He made his last game, and then he hasn't made another one since. And that's why I've taken this opportunity to gather all of his work together, is because I find his games powerful and interesting, and I'd like this collection to reach him, to maybe encourage him to start creating again. And if the people like you who play this also happen to find his work interesting, then I'm sure it'll just send that much stronger of a message of encouragement to Coda. So thanks for joining me on this. If you have a particular interpretation that I haven't mentioned here, or if you just need to get in touch, you can email me at daveywreden@gmail.com. Okay, that's about it for introduction. Let's take a look at Coda's first proper game. As each game is loading, I'll show you the date that it was completed. This first one was made in November 2008.
Loading November 2008. Oh, I'm tall. Whoa!
This game is called Escape from Whisper, and it's one of the more generic games you'll see from Coda.
Okay, I didn't expect that. That's supposed to be fire, I guess.
You can click to fire the gun.
I'm so tall. Oh my god, it's so quiet.
Security hull breached. Hostile alien life forms inbound.
It kinda looks like this game was abandoned mid-development. For instance, you have this gun, which you'd think would indicate that there are supposed to be monsters or enemies somewhere, but then clearly there are no enemies anywhere. You can't even reload the gun when you run out of bullets.
Oh no!
But ultimately we don't really know. Maybe Coda thought that actually it was complete the way that it is. And I think that we should talk about his games for what they are, rather than for what they're not.
Enemy force neutralized. Begin ship evacuation.
I love how you can see the bottom of the universe from this place.
Oh no! This is my kind of game. I know so much about how game designing works and stuff. So I know the concept of skyboxes or second dimension skyboxes. It's hard to tell, but it's like second dimension skybox is word I made up, but it's like how skyboxes and Team Fortress work. There's like a second world, and that world is actually the skybox. Wait. Oh, okay, it's nothing. Fine.
Apparently this space station has a labyrinth on it. Sure, I don't know. There's really no reason for it that I've ever been able to discern, so in the interest of time, I'm just gonna skip you on past it.
What? Oh, no.
Or if you'd really like to solve the labyrinth, you're welcome to do that too.
Yeah, I can do that. That's a dead end. I'm good on labyrinths. I know how they work. Did I just solve it? No. And this is another dead end, yeah. I can't actually... Wow, the gun really has no reload. It just doesn't reload. This is a big labyrinth, I think. I think I came from here. That means this is... Yeah. Whatever, okay.
Okay, this is the part that's interesting. The game has this narrative about the whisper machine and how it has to be turned off, and then you get to the engine room.
That's the whisper machine?
You there, in the engine room. You could save us all. That beam is powering the whisper machine. We could disrupt it by introducing a great enough heat signature. If your body could stop the beam. It's so much to ask, but for all of our lives, would you do it? Could you give yourself?
Interesting. Oh, I'm stuck. I can't get out. Okay.
Let
Wow.
me pause here for a second. What you just experienced, stepping into the beam and then dying, is probably what Coda had initially intended when he was developing this level. But when he first compiles and plays it, something goes wrong. There's a bug somewhere. And this is what happens instead.
What? Oh, that's the labyrinth. Huh, it was easier than I...
The beam causes you to start floating. And this is an important moment for him. Because yes, this is technically a glitch, but Coda identifies something human about it. Like how small it makes you feel in the face of this larger chaotic system. Or this floating could be the afterlife, a peaceful place, juxtaposed against all of the hysteria that you've just had to traverse. I don't even know. I have no idea what he was thinking, but what's clear is that after making this, something lodges itself in his brain. He wants to do more of these really weird and experimental designs. So he stops work on this and moves on to a stream of tiny little games that go in all sorts of directions. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first game he made after leaving this one behind.
November 2008. Whoop. Lighting system.
Yep,
The past...
in this game you can only walk backwards.
What? The past was behind her. I can only move A, W, and D are not working. Oh, this is creepy though. This is interesting, but creepy. The fact that I have to turn around every...
So it's a short and relatively minimalist experiment combining motion and narrative. It is less advanced than the previous game, but actually it seems to be more focused, more complete. Coda's trying to give it a unique voice rather than simply basing it on a pre-existing trope.
That's interesting. It becomes clear when she stops and looks. Oh, but if the future is always behind her... Oh, how will she find the strength? To confront it.
It's a
Damn
short
it!
little thought, it says what it wants to say, and then it ends. Didn't need anything more than that. Which to me is why it works, because it gets out quick. Okay, next one.
Oh shit, did he make a horror game? Wait, what? Oh my god, field of vision. You're now entering... What, Silent Hill? Well, that's a helicopter. Oh!
And that's
Okay.
it. Okay, the meaning of this game won't be clear just yet. Please be patient with me for a few more games, and I promise you'll see what makes it interesting.
Huh. December 2008. Nonsense.
Oftentimes, Coda would
in nearly
put
every
bizarre
direction.
titles like this one at the start of his games. I wish I'd known him at the time that he was making these early games. He would really only talk to me about his work as he was making it. Once he stopped work on a game, like, that was it. It was dead to him. And I don't agree with that at all, but what are you gonna do?
Big gray boxes. Oh.
Once you've been slowed to an absolute crawl, the door at the top of the stairs opens. So why, if Coda's not showing these games to anyone, why bother opening the door at all? Well, to show you, I'm modifying the game here so that when you press enter, it'll bring you back up to full speed so you can enter the door for yourself.
I noticed that I can jump to make it faster, but okay.
A room that's warm and nice and filled with little ideas for games.
A normal game where you have to scream into a mic every 15 seconds to keep playing?
Coda would often tell me that he didn't
No!
as cold or distant. He said that he knew that he was actually a vibrant and compassionate person, but that it takes time to really see that. It can be a very slow climb to get there.
Hey, no, I wasn't done reading. Ready, set, fish. Oh, is this one of those games? Where you learn that you can go through... No. Okay, I guess we're readying ourselves up and setting up to fish. Because I can hear waves, I can hear water.
Well, this is new for Coda. It's an actual puzzle. Go ahead and see if you can solve it.
Holy shit, what? Am I gonna fall down? No, okay. Wait, is this gonna... Oh!
Don't forget that solution, because we're going to see this puzzle again soon. We're gonna see it a lot.
Again with the three circles. I've seen that in the shooter game. Okay, so it's a puzzle game? Is that what's going on? Oh.
So that seems to be it, right? You walk down a corridor, you solve the puzzle, you get to the end. Simple enough. Alright, now I'm going to modify the game again, so that when you press enter, it'll remove all of the walls from this room.
No, this is interesting. No! Holy shit! Are you kidding me?
How about that? There was more to it than we had any way of knowing. I actually find it funny that this game comes after the Stairs game, since they essentially convey the opposite idea.
There is
in the
so
Stairs game,
much.
A dull exterior concealed a rich interior. And then, in this level, a dull interior hides this fantastic outer world. Either way, I think that the point is the same, is that most of the time you don't get to know what you're missing, or even that you're missing anything. That's not your role as a player. So if your role here is not to understand, then what is it?
Wow. Oh. This game again. You are now entering.
Aha. So, this, combined with the entering game from earlier, tells us that Coda believes his games are connected somehow. It could even be that the Stairs game and the puzzle game are literally connected in between this and the entering
exiting.
game. There's a bigger picture that all of his games are meant to play a role in, some larger meaning that we won't be able to grasp until we've seen all of them. And once we have, we can step back and start to understand what exactly that bigger picture is.
It said exiting instead of entering. Okay. The great and lovely descent. Oh no. Are we just falling? Oh. Wait. We are... Oh yeah, we are on a hill. Oh, that's a nice bar. That
Let's
looks
talk
really
about video
neat.
game development for a second.
Sure.
Every video game runs on what's called an engine, which determines what the game can and cannot do. So in other words, the engine is a set of tools for game development.
The streetwise fool.
To make
Well,
all of these games, Coda is using an engine called
Yes.
Source.
Exactly.
Like all engines, Source has certain things that it does well, and it has certain things that it does poorly. One of the things that it does very well is boxy linear corridors. That's why so many of Coda's games are set in these large, flat, empty rooms, is just because he's working with what the engine does well.
Yeah, Source Engine
The
is
tools
like
available to the
best.
creator shape what kinds of creative work they're going to end up making. You might consider paying attention to the architecture in Coda's games, to notice how they seem to stem from an engine that's very good at producing linear, boxy corridors.
Oh, now we're doing this, huh? I can just fall down, right? I don't have to... Whoa, slippery. I'm just gonna follow the road. Oh, there's a motion blur when you're falling. Interesting. Oops. Missed that and damn. Whoa, there's an end to this. Wait, this whole thing is... That was a ground all along. Okay. Why does this remind me of the temple from Final Fantasy VII? The round staircase into a shining light. And there literally is a light. Can I go to it? No, sadly not. There's a glass thingy. Oh, this looks like a Half-Life mod now. With those things are directly imported from Half-Life 2, I think. The start of the game. Whoa, what's with the sound? There's some bass. What? Oh. No, what? No, I don't want to go in there. I wonder if there's anything inside the cells. This is a fascinating game. What? Oh. Okay. How nice of you. What? No, Oh, really? I guess we're in
This
prison.
prison, funny enough, in Coda's original design, the doors stayed shut for a full hour before letting you go. If you don't mind, I think we're gonna skip that.
Huh.
This is something that he and I used to argue about a lot. You know, whether a game ought to actually be playable, whether it means anything if no one can get through it. And I would always defend that, you know, all this work goes into the game, why not make it playable and accessible? And so we just got into heated arguments over it, and there was one time that after one of these conversations, he went home, and a day or two later, he sent me a zip file entitled Playable Games that was full of hundreds of individual games, each of which was just an empty box that you walked around in and nothing else. Believe me, I played every single one of those just to find out if there was like a gag hidden somewhere.
That wasn't.
There wasn't.
Oh no! Oh, you made him mad. A game can you give limitations on what you can do or not? But it needs to feel right. Oh, again with the freeholds. And whoa, the ground is very slippery. I wonder what those freeholds mean. That's the third time I see them.
It's
Oh,
the
hey.
puzzle again, with the exact same solution as the last time.
Amazing. Huh, so that's how the level
There's
came
still
out.
no clear indication of what makes this puzzle so special that Coda is going to return to it over and over. But I promise I'll share with you my interpretation very shortly.
So we have gone from a bar to a prison to... No, wait, from a bar to a falling puzzle to a prison. And now we're in this military base or something? And now we're in a podcast. Oh. You there, did you come up
Coda
from
begins
above?
using a kind of dialogue system
What's up there?
fashioned out of the engine's chat capabilities. Use the 1, 2, 3 buttons on your keyboard to respond.
Yeah, so there was a witness. Yes, there was another prisoners. Yes, there were floating all of the three. I go with the prison. Yes, there was an enormous prison I spent hours in. That's the world above. You've been there. Now this is important. Did you have to get through a puzzle with 2 doors and switches? Yes, I did. That was literally the last thing I did before coming in. Now I don't remember anything. I prefer not to tell you after all, we only just met. Nah. Yes, I did. That was pretty much it. Again, perfect. Now, please tell us how you solved it. Tell us the solution. Tell us how to get to the other side. I don't remember how I solved it. I'm trying to remember, but I can't. I didn't solve it. Someone else let me in. Trust me, you don't want to go over there, huh? Trust me, you don't want to go over there. Oh no, but I do. We do. We need to get there. Do you understand? It's the most important thing in the world. We have to escape this prison. There must be an ending. I promise you, there is nothing I want more. Okay. I can't even go over there. Wait, can I really not? No. Sorry, see ya. What? How did you get here? Was there a puzzle you had to pass through? Yes, do you want to know how to solve it? No, we actually find the black space between the doors to be far more interesting. Have you seen it yet? Why would I care about the space between the doors? Actually, now that you mention it, if I remember feeling strange as I passed through it. I don't recall a space between the... Oh, okay. Yeah, it was kind of strange that there was just a black void. Don't think too hard about it, okay? You'll see it again soon. He really has a fascination with the puzzle. So did Coda also make the music for the game?
And so we make one last descent down to the final floor of the level.
Ooh. Half-Life. It's the Metro City. Oh, this looks actually kind of nice.
It's a lamppost.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't tell you quite why, but for some reason, Coda fixates on this lamppost. It's going to appear at the end of every single one of his games from here on out. I'll tell you what I think. I think that up to this point, you know, he's been making really strange and abstract games with no clear purpose, and maybe you can only float around in that headspace for so long. Because now he wants something to hold on to. He wants a reference point. He wants the work to be leading to something. He wants a destination, which is what this lamppost is. It's a destination. We're going to see it in the work as well. His games are just going to become a lot more cohesive, a lot more fully developed, with more of a clear idea behind them.
When do I get to play a
that
2D
idea will get clearer and clearer.
a 2D action game? When is he gonna make Devil May Cry? Or maybe he's the second Nier Automata. April 2009. This game is connected to the internet. As you walk around, you can leave notes. What? All notes you see are left by other players. What? No, that's not true. That's not true. If that was the case, there would be 1 million right now. Nice room. No, those are not real. It's fake. It's fake internet speech.
So first off, I'm sure you can deduce this, but this game is not connected to the internet.
Yes!
All of the notes that you're gonna see have been written by Coda.
I knew it! I'm so clever!
Is that I ever played. This was shortly after I met him at a weekend game jam in Sacramento, where I grew up. I saw him working on this very level, and it was just so different from anything that anyone else was doing. So right away I was like, I have to be friends with this person. In retrospect, I think I was probably a bit too pushy trying to get his attention. I was over enthusiastic. But he was very gracious about it and very patient with me. And I cooled off eventually.
There's a lot of notes. Some of these platforms you can't even get onto, I think. It's the Dark Souls messaging. Hello. Reasonable.
Feel free to skip over any of these notes if they're not doing anything for you. Nothing extra is going to happen if you read all of them. Either way, to me they convey a sense of loneliness. I see this person who's filled with thoughts and feelings and beliefs and has no way to express them except as scattered and unheard voices in a game that wasn't meant to be played.
Ooh, that's really sad.
But it's ironic, isn't it? That in playing this game and seeing how alone Coda often felt, that we get to know him better and actually kind of connect with him. And I have to be honest with you, this idea is really seductive to me. That I could just play someone's game and see the voices in their head and get to know them better and have to do less of the messy in-person socializing. I could just get to know you through your work. I think this is why I always liked Coda's games so much. It's because it felt like they let me have that connection. I felt as though
Come on,
was
stop
inviting me
speaking. I want to read this.
into his world. And
I
then I feel less lonely too.
A flying penguin. Let me tell you, it was the most majestic thing I've ever seen. I don't feel like living because nothing will ever be as majestic as that. I never want to see it again if nothing will ever be that beautiful again. I'm crying now and plan on ripping my eyes out. I must go now to do that. What the How? This is such a long message. You literally have to scroll. Blech. How is there wood and grass and concrete here? What the fuck? Bolts of steel. So I can probably jump. Oh, there's a pathway. Okay. What the shit is this cavern? Boring. Oh, that's so sad because he made all of the messages himself. I can assure you, guaranteed there is no anchor somewhere here in this place, and the sailors are looking for it. Oh yeah, I can actually jump down there if I wanted to, or maybe just connected. Hey guys, just looking for someone to talk with. I refuse to believe the word. Butt ass butt. What about dick butt? Recognize me, please. Oh, there is a lonely bubble down there. That's interesting. There's nothing here, go back. Don't listen to that guy. Oh, it's no same color still. A free t-shirt. Need other side door. Why do you sell door? How open? Open sesame. Makes a game includes door. Cannot open door. Thanks. Have you tried to reinstall game? Someday I will meet the person who made this. I help people because of the internal good feeling I get. What the fuck is this? New room! Do you hear the chimes? They keep you going, don't they? I would like very much to be desired. Scared of writing something, don't want to feel judged. Jesus, it's not very crowded here. Welcome, congratulations. I don't really know where to go with this. You can go in here, I think. Don't bother. A game where you leave notes and suddenly everyone's a poet. This is where I get off. I'm compelled. I failed to write anything here. Stop, turn back. Proceeding further will only result in misery. Jesus. Take my hand, let's jump together. No! What? Oh, you actually fall to the second level. Cabbage shapes your nation. What is that painting? It does not matter if you get over there. Hey, don't talk about me that way. Very good game. I think this is not going anywhere. Next time I will do better. I need someone to talk to. God damn it. This is a note? Yes. Don't listen to the other notes. I'm not safe. Oh boy, this is. Today I learned you cannot fall off. Ethical. I bet he says I'm lonely or something. Stop faking it. God damn it. Painting, what does it mean? Whoever made this has issues. God damn it, Coda! Stop putting yourself down. Art. Hey guys, how's this going? Just hanging. Help, I'm trying to speak. I think it's about how things look messy from up close and perfect from far away. Yeah. From up here, look, it just looks like dots. Yes. Cabbage. Spoiler doesn't mean anything. Stop pretending you're other people. What the fuck? It gets so meta. It's about how this game is pretentious and you all suck. Devil Tower Star. You can literally hear voices now. Maybe I'll feel real someday. I beat the game. No, there's so much more.
At the end of this level, we're going to see the puzzle again. And here, I'll tell you what I think the puzzle means. Each of these games represents an idea that was on Coda's mind at the time that he was making it. And the puzzle is a way of closing the door on a previous chapter of his life before moving on to the next one.
Noises.
In each of his games, after exploring a theme that, he might find difficult, Coda can then place this puzzle that he knows has a reliable solution, he understands exactly how it works, and so it gives him a simple mechanism for moving on. And because there's this dark area between the doors, a space between spaces, before you move on, you get to pause. Just for a moment, a few seconds to reflect on and let go of the events that led you here. To step back and connect the pieces together. To grasp at that elusive bigger picture.
One player did it. Oh, that noise. Are you there? Please say something. It can be anything. I just need you to say something. Talk to me, please. Why are you having so much difficulty talking? Speak, 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 speak. Holy shit. That gave me goosebumps. Porn stars die
this one
too.
is tough. It's gonna kind of just spin its own wheels for a few minutes. Hang with it.
Oh, you mean the game is gonna do its own job? It's just gonna... I'm just gonna sit here then. Or does the door open? Oh, never mind. Ooh. Remember, kids, porn stars die too. Oh!
See, like, this is it. The whole game. And there's nothing that's particularly interesting about it. You just walk to the end of a hallway. Except, for some reason, Coda gets really fixated on this prison that has all of this modern furniture. And I don't know why, but he decides he needs to revisit this prison. He's gonna start over, use the same assets, turn it into something else. Okay, cool. Here's version 2.
Wait, that's literal... Yeah, this is where... What furniture ought to go in the center of the room? How about a TV with surround sound? Okay, now what about along the wall of the room? Let's put a picture of a horse. I think we should light up this room a bit. A skylight, full ceiling window. Let's open this baby up. I think in 1012 we see electric 6-inch soft LED ceiling lights with fluorescent. What the fuck? Well, we put live Tesla coils in each corner. Yeah. Skylight, please. That sounds cool. What? Oh. And a table. You need a table. Who are you? Where exactly are you doing this from? I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Tables were invented in 1935. I'm pretty sure none of my choices are making any difference. Yep. Oh my god.
There's a bit more to this one, but still it's not really communicating anything. It's kind of just weird for weirdness' sake.
It's still growing. But I can't go over.
Okay, he throws it out and starts over. This time he comes at the prison idea from a different direction.
Now you're outside. Ah! Hello, please walk forward. This guide will enable you to escape any prison environment. Fully instruct this carefully. Take care that you remember each step. First, click on this table. Good, go over to the photo frame and click to turn it slightly. There is again the 3 holes. Now turn the floor lamp in this room off, then turn it back on. Now go to the left side sofa and move it over a little. Finally touch the shelves. That's it. In a real prison, the escape will now open. Return to the start to be taken back to your prison. What?
And of course, now the table is gone and you can't begin the chain of events to escape. Here's a version where there are no bars, but you can't actually get to the well. And then a version where the inside of the prison is the outside and the outside is the inside. Let me just blink you real quick through a few more of these. I mean, he really unloaded on this prison idea. There's nearly a dozen of them. Personally, I think it's awful to watch this. To see a person basically unraveling through their work. And for what? Like, at what point do you just go, maybe there are game ideas other than this prison that I could be working on. But Coda doesn't have that voice telling you to stop. That particular mechanism of defense against yourself. Without it, you just spiral. And so he keeps going and going and going and going and going. And then he hits on something. And he likes it. And that's it. He's done. He stops making prisons. This is the very last version of the prison game that he created. And the reason I think it works is that the prison is not actually in it.
Huh. Now we're talking. What? Oh yeah, the prison is not here. It's the Matrix. It's the Matrix. Hello? Who is this? Hi, it's me. I'm you from after you escaped the prison. You're me? So you were trapped in this prison too?
It's a conversation. And so this is what Coda wants, is to be able to talk to someone, to share what's on his mind, and to get some good advice from someone who knows.
That's where I am right now. I'm so glad to know that I get out eventually.
You're still talking to yourself. You know, all of these games so far are Coda talking to himself.
What is it like to escape? Actually, I'm already forgetting what being in the prison was like. It's strange, but in a way I kind of miss being... It feels like being completely still and wildly in motion at the same time. Do you feel any different? Sometimes I'm scared I'll get out and then things will be exactly the same as before. No, I'm really the same person now as I was back then. It actually does change. I don't feel like the same person at all. Oh no, that's awful. That's the worst thing I can imagine. Don't worry, it's actually not a bad thing, I promise. Well, you get something else in exchange. The problem is that you don't actually know who you are right now. Wait, if you're me, then did you get a call from another version of you when you were trapped? No? Whoa. That's interesting. No or yes? That's... Well, nobody did call me. Yeah, nobody did. Then you can tell me how to get out? Maybe I can come find you. What do I have to do? To get out, all you have to do is be sincere. To get out, you need to tell me how you feel right now. To get out, just talk with me for a bit. The third one sounds nice. What? Oh, did I? That will free me? How does that work? Listen, you can't know until you're out, but promise it works. Okay, I feel afraid that nothing will ever change. Go on.
I can see why he considers this a fitting conclusion to the prison games. After all of the obsession and frustration, just to be told by someone you can trust that things are going to be okay.
Huh.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. August 2009.
So what would it look like if Coda wanted to make a game about talking to someone other than himself?
Oh my god, he got voice acting. Wow.
To me, this environment is meant to represent Coda's puzzle, with the two doors on either side and a dark transitional space between.
Oh yeah, there's the door and there's the other door. And this is the space between. Clean. Well, my goodness, I'm glad as all heck that you showed up. Though I might be having to clean this entire house all by myself. And right miserably that would have been. Everyone knows lonesome hands make lousy homes.
You'll notice that the quality of the art is a step up from previous games, including this new and improved chat system, which he started using from this point on.
Don't
From
worry
here
about
on
me,
out,
I'll
he
place
begins
this
putting
later.
much more effort into the visual polish of his work, and this particular game took 2 months to create as a result.
Well, now you just might be getting a little ahead of yourself there, no? Why don't we start cleaning and then you decide whether you could do it all night? Or finish up here in the meantime. Could you please clear the table? How do I clean the wait, does it mean this table? Oh. Much nicer, that's the table I want to see. Now would you please run into the bedroom and make the bed? Okay, sure. Why do I get Life is Strange feelings? Ah, it does look nice. While you're in there, why don't you straighten out the rug a bit? All the little details matter. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? How did you end up doing this job? It's been a long time since I've seen a house this messy. Do you enjoy being a house cleaner? Well, I don't enjoy it so much as I need it. While I'm working, I feel kind of calm that rests in the pit of my ribcage. My soul just can't be soothed in any other way, it seems. Which I guess is about all that matters. Oh, and a tidy couch. Would you straighten the pillows on the sofa over there? I wanted to do this, but fine. Speaking of, what is this? Colored Girls. What? That's some real books, but really low quality. Nice. Oh dear, looks like someone spilled their drink over by the couch. Maybe mop that up as long as you're over there. Neato. I feel compelled to share an incredible cheesy personal insight. You okay with that? Make it especially cheesy. No. Oh. No, it was stupid. Sorry, never mind. Oh no, come on! Hey, these dishes need to be washed. Why did you come to do that? I'll do it from over here. Last I checked, the tub needed a cleaning. How about you scrub it down as best as you can? No need to be perfect, we're all just human. Wow, I'm really good at that. Are there still books scattered on the floor of the bedroom? If so, would you put them back on the shelf? Ah, that's better. Perfect. How about you come
After
clear
the intense set of prison
these
games,
dishes off the table?
this house cleaning level almost feels like cleansing.
Wait,
It's the moment after a particularly difficult or traumatic experience where you just need to let it sit and digest inside of you, and eventually cohere into something meaningful.
Oh, is this easy to clean? Husky is do. How do you do it? Do these shows never end? Darling, let me tell you something. This is a game. In your lifetime, you are going to clean a lot of houses, and among all of those, a few of them will stick out as truly wonderful, beautiful experiences. And none of them will be the ones that were easy. Just something to think about while you smooth out the rug
really liked this game.
in the bedroom.
Of all of his work, actually, this was the only one that he called me up to ask me to come over and look at it. This was during a period of a few months where he was like grossly happy all the time, just walked around with a constant smile on his face.
There's one also like one soul. You take care of it, it takes care of you. Huh. Don't know why I feel so weird about saying it. I get it, that's a weird thing to say to someone you just met. Yeah, you're right, that's pretty easy. But there's a bit of truth in it, no? Anyway, oh no. So, housekeeping. Oh, let's keep doing this. Books, would you please clean up the books? Thanks. The things all... Thanks. I actually did it... Oh. No, I did not do it through the wall. Oh goodness, those pillows over on the couch are a real mess.
I'm glad he found some peace.
Question.
But
do you
of
enjoy
course,
this?
It can't last. The
What?
music stops, your companion is gone, it's time to leave. The door at the top of the hill is now open as well. Again, you can't stay in the dark space for too long. You just can't. You have to keep moving. It's how you stay alive.
Oh. Oh wait, that door on the side actually leads to nothing, huh? I want to stay in the dark space. Oh, okay. What about the door from the other side? I mean, it's there. But there's no lever. Okay. Hey, Isaac here. This game is lovely. I really like it. Ah, the lamppost. Yay.
Which is the whole point of the puzzle doors, right? That sooner or later you have to pick up and move. I really thought that was the point of it.
But September 2009. Items you
This
love
one
at members
gets a bit
only
goofy.
prizes. Why did you come here today? Am I the only one? Was it to improve your life? Was it to get a better job? Was it to make your relationships more meaningful? No. You came here to become perfect. Oh, this workshop is going to teach you how to be perfect. I want your friends, the people in your life, to look at you and think, wow, this person is a better human being than I am. Right now, who do you think about that way in your own life? Who do you know is so well delivered as a person that they make you feel disgusted with yourself? Compared to whom you feel useless, selfish, ungrateful. I intend to make you into that person. Perfection is within your grasp. What the hell is happening? And the question is not how we do it, but how we do it effortlessly. This is easy. It is so easy. It is so easy.
About halfway through the game, the perspective
Being
shifts.
perfect is effortless. Holy shit! Holy shit!
And you play as the teacher. And suddenly, you discover that your teacher is just as bigoted and afraid as you are. Oh, and also you can move around the classroom now.
Oh, okay. This is the key. How do I achieve it? Even though on the way to work, I told an elderly person to start contributing. This is the key. How do I achieve it with no effort? I am the teacher now. God damn it. Well, let me tell you right now. If it isn't effortless, then it's not the right answer. I still love you. It's just that you make me feel cold on the inside. Being alone must be out of what? Being alone must be awful. Oh, it's a great choice. Thank goodness all of you perceive me as being wise and intelligent. Drinking is not haunting my life. If you're torturing yourself trying to find the right solutions for your life, you're not doing it right. What the fuck? I guess. Do you understand that you won't be happy until you love me? This is for you. Seek out the only one thing. What is the easiest, simplest path forward? Ew, I'm developing a cyst. Gross. Ha 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 ha, just kidding. Anyone want to do some ecstasy after this? Oh my lord! There is no truth, there is no path. What if I'm not a good teacher? Do what is easiest, do what is simplest, feel what is true. Holy shit, you guys. Something is coming out of the back of the room, look out! Holy shit! Nothing, no one, it's coming for you, it's going to destroy you. Everyone, run!
fell pretty hard for this one. I feel like it's one of the most
Perfection.
relatable experiences that you can have. To assume that some other person is perfect and totally fulfilled in every way, and completely miss all of the little flaws that make them painfully human.
Holy
I think
shit.
about this game a lot these days.
Okay. January 2010. Oh.
This one took a lot longer than all the others for Coda to make. It was 4 months between this and the last one. That's twice as long as it took him to make any other game before this, and it's not like it's particularly complex, so I remember I found that a little strange at the time.
Ooh. Whoa, I knew it. It has a nice atmosphere. Alright, the performance is beginning. Places, please. In this scene, you will be playing as me. We are at a gathering of professionals. First, you start out leaning against this wall. Okay. Good, stay right there. The woman across the room in this chair is a professional photographer of animals. It's your dream to photograph animals professionally. This is your one chance to learn something from her, to gain something to succeed. Go on, say something to her. Hello? Hello, that's it? That's not a conversation. You need to actually converse with her. Be a human being. Do it again. I'm super scared right now. I'll hear all of my hopes and dreams. Azrael. What? Oh, cool. No, that's not what I said to her at all. You're completely missing the tone of the conversation. I was reversed, but I knew what I wanted. I was confident. For some reason, it was just that one moment, but I was confident. Maybe instead you need a better feel of the setting. There were a lot of people around us. I give you some props to work with. These cones that bounce when you touch them represent the people nearby. Now talk to her again. Boing. You must have worked really hard to get where you are. I bet that you learned to lean into the pain. What are some sacrifices you had to... you must have worked really hard to get where you are. You're messing it up again. Come on! I'm doing a conversation. You freak out if the conversation gets that personal that quickly. Do you not realize how important this was for me? I'll never get another opportunity like this again. Everything was riding on this. I want to try something. You're scaring me. Try stepping back a little. Ooh. Oh, is that it? Is that the whole game? Wait. Oh. Did he just secluded me out of his life? Oh, that's a dark, long corridor. I don't like that. Well, I never wanted to be as... Okay, yes, now this is working. This is what I was like.
Eerie premonition of what's going to happen next in Coda's life. The solution to social anxiety, to fears of having to perform and having to chase success, the answer for Coda is to withdraw, to hide himself away. Which is what leads to scenarios like the stairs that slowed you down several games ago, where it just becomes harder and harder to access Coda's inner landscape because he keeps retreating. He just keeps backing away from possible connections to anyone other than himself. And to be honest, I didn't consider it very healthy when I first played this game. You know, it looked to me like he was trying to justify the idea of just disconnecting himself from the world. And that wasn't what I wanted for him or for his games. Because I feel like a lot of his games are inviting me to connect with this person, to bring him closer.
Ew, that was scary.
But what can you do? After this, Coda went off and took another 5 months to make a new game.
Mobius strip. To play this game properly, you must keep your eyes closed. Click to begin the game. Are you serious? I noticed that my HUD in the stream are not really good for, well, I accidentally fit the screen. There we go. Let's see. The chat box can stay, I think, but the event list has to move a little bit down. I'm just gonna plug it down here, I think. And the stream boss. Whoops. That happens way too often. No, I'm not just gonna delete it. I'm just gonna move it down. I'm gonna move it down like here. There. Just for this game. It's a special stream. This game was made by the same people that made Stanley Parable, so that should clear up why this game is so... Huh? Okay, let's continue then. Ow. I'm actually gonna close my eyes for this. I really wanna open my eyes now. Oh, I should have opened my eyes. Can you fix this? Oh, what the fuck? How was I what? I can't see anything, I guess. I did open my eyes at the last second. You're supposed to be blind. But what the fuck? I don't want to
open your eyes if you haven't already. It's pretty much impossible to solve otherwise.
Yes, exactly.
There is a solution, by the way.
Help, I'm blind. There was a giant door and then my vision went black. Please tell me how to solve this. Oh, the 3 dots are back. They have been in every game, I think. Holy shit. SS with... Oh, it's the Whisper Machine from the first game. Oh, wait, there. The truth. The only way to stop it is to speak something that is honest. I can't keep making these. Yes, that's it. That's the truth. I'm out of ideas.
I was getting concerned. First off, he's never been this explicit in his work about exactly what he's thinking. So where's that coming from? But then even weirder, his work has potentially stopped being an outlet for him. Not like he's having trouble iterating on ideas, but he literally just can't think of new ideas anymore. And in person, he was being a lot more distant than usual. Like, you know how sometimes a person will just deflect anything that you say in order to keep themselves disconnected all the time? It was that kind of thing.
Here was the point in my relationship with Coda where I really started to wonder if he needed my help in some way.
Wow. Ooh, this... Ooh, my skin. Oh, I'm shivering.
His games are going to get more desperate from here on out.
Oh!
It's almost 6 months before he finishes something new.
As if it wasn't desperate enough, these games. Coda, if you need help. Hello? Oh. Music. Hello, is anyone there? Is that a person? How lovely! It's been a long time since I've talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. Oh. Yeah. I'm completely out of ideas. When I try to create, I feel empty. I have nothing left to give my work. I'm completely out of ideas. I am stuck. I'm stuck. I think I'm not supposed to be stuck. I should have gone to the island a little bit more in. Stanley? Stanley, I need your help. Oh, restart the level. Oh, good. They have, they know this could happen. They know this could happen. Where did this island came from? Technically, it's a death counter. Is that a person? How lovely. It's been a long time since I talked to anyone. What's wrong? You look lost. I'm completely out of ideas. Oh no! What's happened? Did something change? There was a machine that kept me going and it stopped. I'm trying to find this engine that used to protect me. To start it again. What machine? The Whisper machine? Wait, you're looking for a machine? I think I know where it is. It isn't far, just jump down the hole. What? You have to take me to it. I need to see it. To know why it stopped. Oh, please don't let it be suicide.
If the last game featured Coda talking explicitly about his creative frustrations, this
I
one
can take it
turns
to it,
up
but there's
to
a
11.
problem. It's guarded by a difficult
Now,
puzzle.
put yourself in my shoes playing this. Here's a friend whose work is exhibiting signs of struggle, frustration, anxiety, depression, even. And yet, still, he keeps making games. He keeps throwing himself into the grinder even when he clearly doesn't have the energy for it anymore. Why? What is it for?
It's gotta be a difficult puzzle. If you can help me solve the puzzle, we'll find the machine deal. Oh no, I think you're right. It doesn't matter what I say, does it? We're going to end up there one way or another, right? Deal! Ooh, what is this, Toho? Ha! Perfect! Come along, I'll show it to you.
Because from my perspective at the time and just what I knew of him, this was a result of how isolated he was. He was in his own little bubble,
Here's the
just
puzzle.
sitting at his
What
computer
do you
all
think?
day, not really showing these games to anyone, not releasing them onto the internet, and so he didn't have anyone outside of himself to connect with.
Yeah. I see. Where is it? Tip jar. Open up. I'm gonna move it over here. No. Gonna put it over there. Close up. No problem. And that should fix it. Man, so many things for this game. Continue.
He had no outlet to ground himself on.
So a little backstory. This puzzle has been in almost every game of his. And it's the same puzzle over and over again. Hey, I recognize it. I solved this puzzle before. This is easy. Oh, how wonderful! Can you tell me how to do it? First you have to open the door. Okay, now what? Now you have to close the first door again. Alright, what's next? Now you just press the switch here. Ha! That was so simple!
You can't talk yourself out of loneliness. It doesn't work that way.
I can't
You
believe I never
can't be
solved
the
it before
one
this.
writing both the questions and the answers. Then there's no movement. Then there's no circulation. If all of your anxieties are being channeled into your work, then if the work ever fails, you have no backup and you're just going to crash.
Okay, here we are. Oh, I can hear someone crying. What are you talking about? There's no machine. There's just words on some walls. Trust me, you'll see. You have to say that your work is fun and easy. You have to say that game development is simple and joyous and that you love it 100% of the time. Sure, making games is easy. Ah, that feels wonderful. Why did the walls just crumble? Don't worry about it, just keep talking. Keep saying that creation is easy. When I make games I feel completely energized. I'm constantly excited and enthusiastic about my work. It is easy, it never stops being easy. It's the definition of Kappa right now. Yes, that's wonderful. Keep going.
Seeing this game at the time that he made it, it looked really unhealthy to me. I was watching him do this to himself, and I hated it. I hated seeing him so trapped. It's like
every time I make something, I feel better about
video games
myself.
are not worth this amount of suffering.
Just never stop creating and you never feel bad. It's such a simple solution. Yeah, he's talking about a game designer
Someone
or
I really
a friend
cared
of
about.
him.
And I used to get so
Yeah,
much
the narrator
joy
was a
out of
friend.
seeing him create. For him to suddenly become angry and frustrated like this, it was the worst thing for me.
None of this is helping. Patience, you have to trust me. I promise this will work. Please continue. Talking yourself out of loneliness. Pain breezes effortlessly off me. Any sacrifices made for my work are worth it 100% of the time. It always pays off eventually. Yes! More! Keep going!
This is what I felt at the time. I don't know how else to explain it. I wanted it to stop more than anything. I had never felt so rotten. I needed more than I had ever needed anything for this
Incredible.
to stop.
That's it. I'm free. I'm free. Oh no. It's the prison again. It's the prison all over again. We've been here.
But it
We've-
didn't stop.
We had
After
did the
finishing
prison
this one,
games.
Coda takes another 7 months and comes up with a new game.
Oh no. Now it's going to be suicide, isn't it? The machine. Oh, again with the puzzle. I'm glad to see you arrived safely. We captured the machine. It's waiting for you now. You begin the interrogation whenever you like. I intend to be quiet. Very good. Just be warned that someone called the press, so we might have a bit of attention on this one. Also, one more thing that you should know about the machine. It calls itself Code. Oh, God damn it! Oh yeah, that's a press. Poisonous. Do you know where the poisonous games come from? Will the machine ever explain itself? Will we get the answers? Hello, what has the machine been doing? How did you capture the machine? Is it actually a machine? Where is the machine now? Shut the fuck up! Oh, it's actually a machine?
And of course, it's the machine.
You stopped. You stopped feeding us. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you've been put them through? It was only because of your creations that any of us could make it through every day. How could we possibly go back to trusting you to do this job? Yeah, I was thought so too. The porn stars die too. Yeah, but you never say that yourself when you look at porn, I guess. You don't say, hey, this porn star could be dead, but who gives a shit? Am I reading too much into it now? Oof. Those people out there, can you imagine what pain you put them through? So here's what needs to happen. You need to go out and apologize to them. You have to admit to the people that you allowed them to suffer. I've been so alone. Wow, a little personal, huh? No? Nothing? Think carefully. I know how to hurt you. I have seen the thing you fear. I don't want to be an asshole. Let me just activate the gears or something. Alright then, I will speak to them for you. Coda, come on. My followers. Ah, fuck it. My followers! I feel it falls on me to deliver bad news. The machine refuses to admit that it deliberately hurt us. We will find a way to live without it. We do not need its games. Let us show it that we are not failures. What is happening? Background set free Stanley narrator. Thank you, good sir. We will destroy the machine. No, we don't want. No, let's not kill Coda. Follow me. We'll destroy everything that the machine has created. We need to get rid of the levels, not the machines. Oh, it's the feeder. Oh! Oh, it's the gun from this first game. But can it actually... I pressed E and it shot. Coda, I'll make sure your work dies here. I'll make sure you are known forever.
So now the work is becoming self-destructive.
Yep.
I'll tell you, at the time that I first played this game, shortly after he made it, here's what I'm thinking to myself. I'm thinking that Code is stuck in his own head, and that it's having a very negative effect on him, and that all he needs to do is just start showing his work to people, to get some actual feedback on his games. It might get him out of isolation.
Oh.
And so, as I'm thinking this, I realize that I could be the one to initiate it. Because it would never occur to Coda to start actively soliciting feedback, so what if I did it for him? If he could see the difference it would make to have more actual conversations with other human beings, would that bring him out of his mental spiral? Would it give him confidence in himself? Would it bring meaning back into his work?
Oh, I like this room. No, I actually... Oh, okay, we're falling.
So I started showing Coda's work to people.
Yeah, you did.
This one, and the islands which you just played, the theater, the notes, the house cleaning game, and some of the prison escape games. I brought them to people that I knew and trusted. I asked their opinions. And the great part is that they really loved his games.
Oh.
You know, the point of it all was just to give him some external reference point, but they genuinely loved his work. There was nothing for him to be afraid of.
Cutscene? Coda actually managed to do cutscenes in his games now. Put down your weapon. Oh, Coda says that. How do I put down the... No!
Can you see why I felt like this was the right thing to do? Because it's the thing that I always feel like I need, to be told that my work is good, that I am good. When someone really connects with a thing that I've made, when they see themselves purely in my work, there's nothing that feels better. And I got to give that very same feeling to my friend. I did something I really felt like I'd done something good, like I was a good person. I felt like there was a friend who was in trouble and was unhappy and maybe didn't like themselves, and I could fix it. If I could give him this gift, maybe I could fix the problem.
What did you do?
When they told me how much they enjoyed his games, it was the best feeling. It was the absolute best feeling. It made me feel so happy.
What did you do?
So beautifully, beautifully happy.
What did you do? Wait, you showed me his game too.
So anyway, Coda finishes this game, and then really he just kind of takes off for a while. So this is June of 2011, and I didn't hear anything from him for several weeks, I guess. And so out of nowhere, one day I get an email, and it's got a private link to a new game of Coda's. This one is called The Tower, and to my knowledge, it's the last game that Coda ever made. So let's take a look.
The Tower. Oh no. Is this gonna combine every one of his games? Oh, it's spooky.
And this is where I have trouble saying anything meaningful about Coda's work. Because more than anything else, the tower just feels distant. It feels like it's trying to distance itself from the world. It's a very cold game.
I could still jump. So it's a Mario clone. So it's got that happiness going on. Is this gonna fall down? Oh. It's not a spicy
This room
meatball.
actually has a maze in it.
Ow!
Except that all the walls of the maze are invisible. And
Oh!
then every time you touch one of the walls, there's this awful flashing and noise, so the experience is really miserable. The game goes beyond not being meant to be played, it actually seems to despise the player for trying to play it at all. But I do want to show you the rest of the levels, so when you're ready to continue, press enter and I'll put a bridge over the maze.
Thank you. That was really... Ow. My eyes.
And to be fair, it's not like this is the first game that's needed some modification to be playable. Like the house cleaning game. You know, that one used to actually loop the cleaning chores and you just cleaned a house forever. I had to cut it off so that you could exit the house and the game would actually end. But that game had an idea that it was actually trying to communicate. What's the deeper idea behind the invisible maze? The only way past this challenge is to randomly guess the 6-digit code. Like the invisible maze, it's frustrating to me, because it's the opposite of everything else that Coda has made. It doesn't encourage thought or engagement. It doesn't ask anything of me, except a lot of my time. If I could have reached him during this time, then maybe I could have asked him, but I couldn't. I still don't really understand why this is here. I'll put the code on the ground for you here, though, so that we can move on.
Fuck him. I bet there's gonna be so many secrets, like in Stanley, that I missed. Or can still do afterwards. I don't know. Oh, that's loud. Is the game making me uncomfortable? You bet it does.
The switch to open this door is actually on the other side of the door, meaning that it's literally impossible to solve from this side. So even if you somehow brute forced your way through the first 2 challenges, and you got to this point, there's actually just no way to progress. And it's scary for me, the idea of Coda cutting himself off entirely. Just saying, you know, that's it, that's the end of the conversation, not giving me any way to fix the problem. I feel like a failure, I guess, when I can't fix the problem. But I can open this door for you, so let me do that.
You trying to brute your way into Coda's
Was I a
mind.
failure for not understanding this game?
Uh-oh.
I don't know why I would be. It's not like everything needs to have a solution, but I feel it somehow.
Uh-oh.
I feel like I failed, and I don't understand why. I remember, it's June of 2011. I'm playing this for the very first time, and as I'm playing, I'm thinking to myself, I don't know this person. I have no idea who this person is. It wasn't the guy I knew, it wasn't my friend. I had come to so many conclusions from looking at all of his work up to this point, and then suddenly none of them... I had been trying to, though. That was the thing. For years I was trying to get to know him, to understand who he actually was and what he stood for.
You're a
I asked him
fangirl.
so many times to please just tell me what his games mean to him. I asked him please to tell me what the 3 dots mean,
Yeah, the 3 dots!
and he wouldn't.
The 3 fucking dots that I saw in almost every freaking game. I wondered that too. What are the dots? Oh, color.
I just felt so strongly that if I could have connected with him, that if I could have somehow made his work my own, that I would finally be once and for all happy. It was that I needed to see myself in someone else. I needed to be someone other than me.
You have some
he
issues
stopped
yourself.
and left. And it felt somehow like I had failed.
You got issues yourself.
Where did I screw up?
Oh no. The narrator. He's got infected by the Coda syndrome. Dear Davey, thank you for your interest in my games. I need to ask you not to speak to me
I'm
anymore.
the reason that you stopped making games, aren't I? It's
Oh
because of
no.
what I did. I poisoned it for you.
Oh no. Wait. That says something else. That can't be thanks in the start there. Oh wait. Oh no it is. Yes it is. Oof. I thought, oh my god, hidden message. Here we go. Nope.
I don't think I ever told you this, but when I took your work and I was showing it to people, it actually felt... it felt as though I were responsible for something important and valuable.
Yep, he's a fanboy and he wanted to get his games through.
And the people who played them, they treated me like I was important. They really listened and cared about what I had to say.
God
Even
damn
though I
it.
was showing your work, it was... I felt good about myself. Finally. For a moment, while I had that, I liked myself.
Oh no, fuck! Oh no! And I'm here, the third person. The people! I am the people. Oh no. Oh, you stop changing my games. Stop. What? Stop adding lampposts to them? Wait, what? But I thought that was Coda's thing. The lampposts. You said the lampposts were his destination for an end goal. You put them in yourself? You put the lamppost yourself in, Davy?
And then you stopped. And I didn't have anything left to show people. I just had to be with myself. And as soon as that happened, there was no feeling at all.
Oh
Nothing.
my god.
Less
So-
than nothing.
When I'm around
What
you, I
does
feel
that
physical.
mean?
Oh my god. So Coda from the very first game, Coda wasn't the problem. It was Davy. It was the narrator all along. Struggling to come up with new ideas is not making me depressed. Low points are just a part of the process. The fact that you think I am frustrated or broken says more about you than about me. Davy, you fucked it up! You're the one having problems. I realize that this doesn't make sense to you just yet. Which is fine, you're not my problem to solve. But I do hope that one day it clicks and that you make peace with this thing you are wrestling.
I'm afraid that I did something really stupid because I don't like myself.
Exactly. And when you finally see what I'm talking about, don't say anything. The same puzzle all over again. Oh.
That's why I'm releasing this collection of your work. Is because I haven't been able to find any other way to reach you. I've tried everything.
Uh-oh.
And so a part of me has hope that if I put this compilation out into the world, and if I put my name on it,
fuck.
that maybe enough people will play it so that it'll find its way to you, so that I can tell you that I'm sorry. I know I screwed up.
Oh
If
no.
I apologize to you truly and deeply, will you start making games again?
No!
I need to feel okay with myself again. And I always felt okay as long as I had your work to see myself in. I mean, is something wrong with me?
Yes!
Because I know that I did an awful thing, and I'm doing it again right now. Like, I'm showing people your work, but I can't stop myself from doing it. That's how badly I need to feel something again, like I'm an addict. There has to be something wrong with me. Can I apologize? What if I tell you I was wrong? Will that work? Will that fix it? I don't know. I don't think it will, but there's nothing else that I can do. Just tell me what you want. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, start making games again. Please help me. Please give me some of whatever it is that makes you complete. I want whatever that wholeness is that you just summoned out of nothing and you put into your work. You were complete in some way that I never was. And I want to know I want to know how to be a good person. I want to know how not to hate myself. Please.
It's getting tighter.
I'm fading, and all I want is to know that I'm going to be okay.
Oof. Oof. Wait, this is not a... We're not switching games. This is something entirely different now. You like the lampposts? The clock doesn't even have any fucking pointers. Why even use the door?
More love, more praise, more people telling me that I'm good. Always more. It's like a disease.
I think he gets it. Solution. Just take a big, brave, and
I guess if someone had told me ahead of time that he just really enjoyed making prison games, maybe I wouldn't have thought he was so desperate. I wouldn't have told so many people that he was depressed. Maybe he just likes making prisons.
Yeah, maybe it's just a design choice, like an artist making gore pictures and or violent thingies and stuff. I mean, there's stuff like that in the internet, like a lot. People who make that art aren't depressed, they just like doing that art.
Even now, the disease is telling me to stop. Don't show people what a shitty person you are. They'll hate you.
Ugh. I see you got some dirt. It's the dirt room. Or the sand room. Well, it's the fucked up room. Oh, that's it. It's black. Oh, that's a tight cave.
If I knew that my life depended on finding something to be driven by other than validation, what would that even be? It's strange, but the thought of not being driven by external validation is unthinkable. Like, I actually cannot conceive of what that would be like.
This looks like... whatever. Wow. Now, it does look like a Final Fantasy game. It's the last dungeon.
What now?
Go to bed, man. You need... You're drunk, go home.
I think I need to go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, because I know that I said that I would be here and I would walk you through this, but I'm starting to feel like I have a lot of work to do.
Uh-huh.
I have a lot that I need to make up for, and so I'm just gonna...
Yeah, I can play the... I can play the games myself, don't worry about it. I can play them myself. I can look at Coda's games as an experience point, and that's it. I can just experience it all by myself. You just go and do what you want. I can do it myself, don't worry. Even though I don't think I should be here, since these games are not made for me, not for the narrator. Those are games made from Coda, for Coda. But I'm just gonna play it. Not because I wanna see into Coda's mind, but because I just wanna see what kind of games he made. There's no answer. Oh. Oh. Neat. That's good. Let me guess, it's gonna stop. It's gonna stop. Hey Cage, thanks for following. Hey, welcome to my Twitch channel. I'm sorry. It's moments like these where I'm happy I'm not doing face cams. Because my face normally does not portray the feelings I have, and there is a lot of feelings right now. I never do face cams. Exactly, that's the point. I'm happy that I'm not doing face cams. Hold on, I just realized something. I'm showing this game to at least 4 people too. I'm showing this game to other people too. And I'm not narrating, but commenting. Hey Doc, thanks for the host, one viewer. That's probably yourself. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh, it's the suicide machine. It all started with this. Is it still gonna do the glitch where you just float away? Or will it just kill you now? It's the glitch. You start floating. And that's it. Oh, wow. That's a big maze. I think I can see the boundary of where the 3D of the maze stops, and it's just a 2D plane. This is still a very big level. Ow. My ears.
Turn back.
4R. Read it?
Turn back from this cave. You said, let me prove
This
that
project would not have been possible without the following individuals.
keep going.
Matthew Braid, Ryan Rao, and
Cave goes for miles
Turn Back. Written by Helena Herron. Performed by Helena Herron and Ryan Ruff.
and miles.
This game was different.
And you're so tired, but I know that you're strong.
I hope the narrator can find peace somewhere.
Turn back.
And that Coda yeah, and I hope that Coda just does what he likes to do the most without getting interfered by other people. And that's it, that was the whole game. Now I do wonder... Making prison games, exactly. There is one thing I wonder though. If this is all set up in the source engine, was it this one? I think it was this one. No, I don't think I can do that. No. There is no console command. I cannot do no clip and just whoosh out of the game like in Stanley Parable. But there is still one thing. We still got time for something else. 'Cause children are annoying. No. Yes. You do. I wonder if that same thing would have happened here too. Like, if I cheat in Coda's games, maybe Coda would have known and Coda did something. Anyway, there is another game. there is another game made by the same guy who did the beginner's guide, this game. And well, I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read what the page says before I go into the game. Okay, the Beginner's Guide creator releases a JRPG about Keanu Reeves, because why not? Hey everyone, look, the creator of the Beginner's Guide have made a new game. I wonder what emotional masterpiece they have made this time. Let's take a look. Oh. It's an RPG Maker game about Keanu Reeves indiscriminately stabbing people. Well, you know, maybe there's a hidden message. A deep satire on the state of the video games industry. A worthy soliloquy hidden in the dialogue. Perhaps there's some understanding of the human condition to be gleaned from. No, it's just a random JRPG about Keanu Reeves dealing drugs to children. This game, which is called Absolutely a True Crime Story, leaves my sense of news values all bored. On the one hand, it's a creation by two noted developers. Redden previously worked on the Stanley Parable, while Ruff has contributed to the likes of the Starseed Pilgrim and the Yoch. On the other hand, it's made entirely with the most cliched-free assets that RPG Maker has to offer, and thus looks like it has passed through the bowel of a Final Fantasy monster. But back on the first hand, it is pretty funny, but back on the other hand, it reads like two children were writing the same story by fighting to the death inside a Google documentation. In other words, my hands are full. Maybe you should just go play it. It takes 5 minutes and focuses on the heiress of action hero and gutter god Keanu Reeves. This is an event that, for legal reasons, I must say did not occur. I repeat, Keanu Reeves did not assault 15 people in a Sears department store. Play it, laugh at it at least one time, throw it away over your shoulder into a pile of skeletal game remains. That is how we treat video games here at RPS. They are not but snacks for our attention span. And the game, you can't actually download the game. The game starts on the website itself. And the game is loud! So guys, I'm happy to show you Wait. Oops. Absolutely. A true crime story. You don't get me this easily. But before I start, let's put the figs back to where they belong. Cook! I forgot to unlock it. Cabooshed, and there is the bit. Zarpax loses 10 health, which is fitting because we're in an RPG now. An RPG starring Keanu Reeves. You know. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Can I get something? Can I get something? Oh, this will be glorious. This will be absolutely glorious. Oh, it doesn't work like that. Oops. Oh, image. That's what I had to do. Hey Zarpax, you came! You came to the perfect time. Yes! Yes! It is time for the Keanu Reeves RPG! Beautiful! Absolutely masterpiece! So, let's begin! I am way too excited for this bullshit! No loading. Welcome, player! I look like Zack from Final Fantasy VII. It's a fucking video game! That's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Get your stats ready. Upgrade. Strength, speed, juvenile, dexterity. Juvenile sounds great. Is this even worth it? This is your story. An absolute story. It was the evening of the winter solstice. We can't all be heroes. This is the story of a man who is a hero. He fought 12 robbers at the Sears. No, he didn't. But this is my story anyway. His story. His name is Keanu Reeves. We find our hero in a difficult situation. He has just committed a murder. I thought he's a hero. Well, Keanu, this is a pretty open and shut case. We know you did it. We got the knife you used to kill the victim. It's got your fingerprints on it. And your blood. Who is this anime fuck? The narrator, you fucking what, mate? And your spit. And your semen? Nice. We've got 3 witnesses who watched you do it. We've got a video of you stabbing the victim 15 times. 15, in case you did not know how 15, what 15 is. We've got you walking into a police station saying, I, Keanu Reeves, have committed a murder. If you're thinking of talking your way out of this one, you better have a pretty good explanation. Well, this is just the Matrix anyway. Help Keanu get away with murder. This is Keanu Reeves! What? This is Keanu! They couldn't even get a fucking picture of him! Oh no! Yeah, wait. I need a Keanu Reeves accent or something. Whoa, I know Kung Fu. Whoa, the Matrix. Yeah, I've got a pretty good explanation for why I didn't do it. It all begins. Whoa, no loading. It was a beautiful day in No Crimesville. It was a normal kind of no crimes day for me. Yep, just a normal day. Pushing my massive supply of uncut drugs onto addicted local school children. No stabbing today, no sir. You said what? You did? No way.
Good morning, Mr. Reese. Lovely day, isn't it? It's the lack of stabbing that makes No Crimesville that kind of city I'm proud to live in.
You shouldn't be out in the middle of the street, Granny Turcolino.
Turcolino? Just doing my lungs, dear.
Pinches Keanu cheeks. Fucking bitch. It's a fucking there's a fucking helicopter in the void or something.
Hey, Mr. Keanu. Sorry if I look sad today.
Ah, little this is too hard. Oh, little Sally, what's the matter?
Says season 7 of Game of Thrones is out, but I can't afford HBO.
Well, don't you worry, we'll fix that right up.
Oh?
Let's just navigate over here to the piratebay.org Game of Thrones season 7 episode 1 to 7. You're making this sound oddly sexual? Good! Oh, and we should also get you season 6, just for a recap. You know how complex the storyline is. Do you watch anime? Maybe we could download Yuri on Ice. What the gay shit, Keanu? Yeah, that's nice. What else we got here? You like... Oh!
Don't let your kids watch it!
You like tentacles, little Sally?
Mr. Keanu, is all this legal?
Let me explain how decentralized P2P... No.
Mr. Keanu, you're right, we can't do that. You can't do that. This is No Crimesville, not Crime Town for criminals. I used to live there.
Well, little Sally, if that's how you feel about it, I know Kung Fu. Someone just walked over there, I think. Yep, there. Who are you, Monster Hunter?
Hi there, Mr. Reeves. Not doing any stabbing today, I see.
Nope, just the finest smack this side of No Crime State.
Oh yeah, I always have the best stuff for Mr. Reese. Sell me a dime, would you please? Whoa, no way. Drugs aren't for kids. You'll regret that, Mr. Reese. Fucking bitch. Whoa. The Matrix is real. Meow. 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 I just noticed the fucking food is just lying on the bottom of the street. It's just there. There's just food. There's no food court. No, it's just food on the ground. Oh no, it sounds like a heat and it sounds like a cat in heat or something. Whoa. Uh-oh. How does a murder happening? Someone do something. Something? I got that. Something happened. Something happened. I'm doing a murder right now. Nobody gets away with crimes in my town. Murderer emerged. Why is it the title screen music? Stab. Magic? Magic stab. Not really magical, just mostly stabbing involved. Don't stab yet. Keanu Reeves guards. Stab. Magic stab. Holy shit! I stabbed him 2,208 times! Destiny claims yet another victim. Looks like crime doesn't pay. I need to turn... There we go, just a little lower. Looks like crime doesn't pay. An ambulance is on the way. Wow! You're the least criminal of all! You never stabbed anyone! Thanks to you, we're all free today. Okay. Who are you? Whoa. I heard you beat up 12 robbers at Sears. Yes, that's what I did. That's exactly what I did. Maybe you can help me. I'm in a tricky pickle right now. What's the matter, Tiny Tina Blumkin? Well, you see, I really want this car stereo, but what? But it's in the car! Well, if it is a classic Keanu situation, I know just what to do. Citizens, arrest Tiny Tina Plumpkins. Oh, hey, whoa. Tiny Tina Plumpkins, that's a crime. Keanu doesn't stand for crimes. Maybe sometime in the slammer will sort your shit out. Not again! Destiny claims yet another victim. Can I eat the food on the ground? I can't. I fucking love how my stream looks. The fucking Keanu on the side. It's amazing. Well, I'm fucking out of here. I can't get fucking out of here. Wait, is that it? This should be permanent. Oh, I can go in there. No looting. After a hard day of making the world a better place, a nice cold one will sure hit the spot. Oh, fucking shit! I don't have a cold one in my fridge, god fucking damn it! But I got this cold water. Oh, it doesn't have the same effect, god damn it.
God damn it.
Ah, code one. Ah, code one. That makes 2 of him. Ah, code one. That makes 3 of him. Ah, code one. That makes 4 of him. Ah, code one. That makes 5 of him. Ah, code one. That makes 6 of him. I think I need another one. Ah, code one. That makes 7 of them. Ah, code one. That makes 8 of them. Ah, code one. That makes 9 of them. Ah, code one. That makes 10 of them. Ah, code one. That makes 11 of them. Ah, code one. That makes 7. Ah, code one. That makes 7. Ah, code one. That makes 20. That makes 20 of them. I think that's enough. Whoa, waiting in line isn't the key anyway. There's got to be a what to do. Wait, I know. Whoa. Wait. Custom. What the shit? Wait. Customer emerge. Customer 2. Customer 3. Customer 4. Items. I thought that might be a stabbing item. Don't stab yet. They're not doing anything. I don't understand. I just want to wait in line. If I kill the last customer, the line gets shorter. Are you fucking serious? The stabbing animation is the same as the magic stab? Wow. Destiny claims yet another victim. Oh god, please don't murder me! I don't make the rules, lady. Wait, what? What the f- What is this persona monster? You fucking what, mate? Oh no, it's Final Fantasy! It doesn't do anything! Magic stab! Oh no, the game is struggling! Oh my god! Destiny sure makes me thirsty. Time to crack open a cold one with the boys. Kana cracks open a cold one by himself. Whoa. It all makes sense so far. But what happened next? I'm so glad you asked. Oh no. Hello? What? Bystander? No! I can't run! I'm sorry! No! She just said hi! She just said hi! Keanu creaks open a cold one by himself. And that's all there is to it. God fucking damn it, Keanu! So you see, wait, I lost my voice. Oh, I know Kung Fu. So you see, I'm innocent for sure. Alright, Keanu, I give you this. Your story is consistent. But you forgot one crucial thing. You killed a murderer and that makes you responsible for all of the murders they committed.
Are you sure about that?
Damn it, that's how the law works. Alright, Keanu, it's time for you to face justice. There's nothing redeeming about you. If even one child had spoken up today, then maybe we'll be having a different conversation. If one child entered this room high on drugs, this could be different. As if I've got no choice but to sentence you to prison. The prison that is death. Ow. 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 Am I dead yet? Ow! Okay, I'm dead. On that day, the interrogator killed Keanu Reeves. And in doing so, he became responsible for all the murders Keanu had done. This man is now the most wanted man in America. If you see him or anyone harboring him, call this number and alert the authorities. 1-800-222-TIPS. That number again is 1-800-222-TIPS. Help us find this man. Help us eliminate crime once and for all. You're the only one that can do it, or you aren't. 1-800-222-TIPS. Game over. Okay. Always dash? Hell yeah. Okay, what happens if I don't try to be a nice guy? Well, I did kill all of these people. But what if I do all the crime stuff? Like, all of it. This'll be fun. They did got my semen though, I don't like that. I'm gonna give all the people drugs. Oh, yep, I'm running. Good morning, Mr. Reese. Lovely day, isn't it? Well, that sounded like Scooby. Whoa, Scooby, it's the lack of stabbing that makes no crime. What the fuck? You shouldn't be out in the middle of the street, Grady Ticolino. Hi there, Mr. Reese. Not doing any stabbing today, I see. Nope, just to find his smack the side of No Crime Street. Yeah, is that the best stuff, Mr. Reese? Show me a die, would you please? Hell yeah, I'm getting fucked up tonight, yeah! I'm such a good person. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Let's just navigate over here to thepiratebay.org. Game of Thrones Season 7, Episode 1 to 7. Only I should get your Season 6 just for a recap, you know how complex the storyline is. Do you watch anime? Maybe you could download Yuri on Ice. Yeah, that's nice. What else we got here? You like tentacles, little Sally? It's like, yeah, is all this legal? Well, let me explain how decentralized P2P... Okay, so the corporations are in on a record and we are circumventing an arbitrary paywall. You got a little Sally, here's a little something on the house. Keanu hands little Sally a dime bag. Hot diggity, Mr. Keanu, this is the good stuff. Meh, kitty face. Meow. Fucking cat. There's some murder happening. Someone do something. Someone do something. Fuck, I just wanted to go by him. Stab him. You could have stabbed once. Okay, bye. I heard you beat up 12 robbers. Yep, maybe you can help me. I'm in Chuck a Pickle right now. What's the matter? Well, you see, I really want this car stereo, but... But what? But it's in the car! Well, if it isn't a classic Keanu situation. I know just what to do. It turned into fucking... tires! Here you go, Tiny Tina Blimpkins. A brand new used stereo. I'm bored now, I don't want this junk. Alright, score one stereo for Keanu then. I'm gonna go drink. Tiny Tina Blimpkins, you shouldn't be drinking at your age. Here, take this instead. A dime bag. Boring! Fuck you, bitch! What the fuck? I love the chat right here. I wonder how many of the fucking cold ones I can take. I'm bored. Stab him. Nice. Fucking hell, eh? Just what the fuck? It all makes sense so far, but what happened next? I'm so glad you asked. Wait, she's just walking to the oh, okay. No, she's not. Hello. Okay, so what happens now? And that's whoa, kung fu. And that's all there is to it. So you see, I'm innocent for sure. Alright, Kian, I'll give you this. Your story is consistent, but you forgot one crucial thing. You killed a murderer, and that makes you responsible for all of the murders they committed. Damn it, that's how the law works. Alright, Kian, it's time for you to face justice. Hold on! It's the kid! Yes! Hold on there, Mr. Reese! Mr. Reese is a stand-up guy. He sold me drugs when I needed them the most. If you ask me, he's double innocent. Yeah, all the people that I helped. Finally. Mr. Yan is a great man. He opened my eyes to potent sexual energy of tentacles. Yada does it. If anything, Keanu should be giving a medal! Oh, there's the bitch. I was a different woman before I met Keanu Reeves. I think deep down all of us are broken, in a way. Keanu gave me the strength to ascend what was broken about myself and to change the brokenness that I couldn't fix. His help. Today, justice for breakfast. Keanu Reeves for governor. Thank you, kids. Us adults have really forgotten what it's like to love. But you understand, and your enthusiasm has shown me how blind I was. If I punish Keanu, how will he learn? The real lesson here today is, if you truly need to punish someone, let them go free. Keanu, I hereby sentence you to a life of love and beauty. A life that I will never experience. Today you are free. Namaste. Namaste! And this is how Keanu Reeves circumvented America's airtight justice system and walked away a free man. Remember, kids, if you see him, don't talk to him or take his drugs. He will stab you. This man is now the most wanted man in America, Keanu Reeves. If you see him or anyone harboring him, call this number and alert the authorities. Game over. Oh, that's it? It's a cult classic. It's justice, it's Keanu, it's art, it's beauty. It's a perfect rating. It says meow now. Meow. That's what Keanu would have said. I know. Oh my dear Lord. How the fuck? This was a train ride. Train ride into the wreck from an absolutely depressing game to fucking Keanu Reeves RPG maker. How did we end up so wrong? Absolutely amazing. Oh boy. Well, but that's it. I'm not gonna stream any fucking more, cause that was all I needed in my life. Wow, this music fits with the stream right now. 2 Keanu Reeves, meow in the middle, this music. I had a good run. This is the end. Wow, this is... It's funny, because I'm actually taking a vacation. Like, I won't be streaming for at least a week. Quit streaming forever. Oof. But to make to announce something exciting and to hype up the next stream in 2 weeks, I'll be doing Yakuza. Yep. We're gonna play Yakuza. Oh, well, I've just found the perfect thing. I found an MP3 on my PC that's called Dark Europe's hype about Holy playing Yakuza. It sounds like this. I'm clever.
Now let's get some action music here. Takeshi's Castle. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, have a nice night, whatever time is at your place. And as always, stay awesome. Until next time, in 2 weeks, when I'll be doing Yakuza, at any day, I don't know. Because I'll be on vacation, so I have a lot of free time, I guess. Anyway, see ya!